In a world turned upside down by the shattering reality of his parents' divorce, a 17-year-old boy finds himself caught in a tumultuous emotional storm. He reflects on his life, now irrevocably altered by the betrayal of his mother, whom he refers to as the egg donor, a term dripping with scorn and disdain. This cold detachment speaks volumes about the depth of his hurt. The divorce, a painful fracture in the family dynamic, stemmed from his mother's infidelity, a secret that unraveled the fabric of trust that once bound their family together. The boy struggles to reconcile the mother he once loved with a figure of betrayal who now stands before him, a woman who chose another man over her family. The aftermath of the divorce resulted in a complex custody arrangement. Although his father managed to retain ownership of the family home, a sanctuary now tinged with bittersweet memories, he did not secure full custody of his son. Instead, the court ruled in favor of joint custody, a decision influenced by an unfortunate incident at school where the boy found himself embroiled in a fight, perhaps as a misguided expression of his burgeoning anger. This ruling left him feeling adrift, caught between two homes, each carrying its own set of emotional baggage. As he navigates this new reality, the boy's feelings toward his mother harden into a solid block of resentment. He cannot bring himself to call her mom. A word that once held warmth and affection now feels like a betrayal of his own feelings. The very thought of her brings a wave of nausea, a visceral reaction to her actions that shattered the sanctity of their family. The anger simmers beneath the surface, ready to erupt at any moment as he grapples with the overwhelming sense of abandonment and rage that has come to define his relationship with her. Family gatherings, once a source of joy and unity, now resemble battlefields. During a visit to his maternal relatives, tensions reach a boiling point. The atmosphere is thick with unspoken grievances as the boy confronts his mother's family, unleashing a torrent of pent-up frustration. The argument is fierce, marked by raised voices and hurtful words, each side lashing out in defense of their own perspectives. In that heated exchange, he lays bare his contempt for his mother and the man who had taken her away, revealing the raw wounds that continue to fester within him. In stark contrast, his father emerges as a pillar of strength and love amidst the chaos. He embodies resilience, attending therapy sessions after the divorce as a means of navigating his own heartbreak, while simultaneously supporting his son. The father's ability to forgive his estranged wife, despite the deep hurt she inflicted, showcases an emotional depth that the boy struggles to understand. This act of forgiveness is a double-edged sword. While it speaks to the father's capacity for compassion, it also deepens the boy's sense of betrayal, leaving him feeling even more isolated in his anger. On a day that should have been celebrated, his birthday, the boy overhears a conversation that sends shockwaves through him. His mother, in a moment of vulnerability, expresses a desire to reconcile with his father. The very notion of their reunion is a betrayal in his eyes, a brand of pain he could scarcely fathom. The shock reverberates through him, igniting a fierce confrontation with his father. In a moment of desperation, he threatens to run away if there is any chance of reconciliation. This outburst is not merely a plea for attention, but a raw expression of his emotional turmoil, a manifestation of the fear that the fragile remnants of his family will slip further away from his grasp. Realizing the gravity of his emotions, the boy decides to embark on a journey toward healing through therapy. He acknowledges that the path to understanding his anger and hatred toward his mother is fraught with challenges. Each session offers a glimpse into the labyrinth of his feelings, pushing him to confront the pain rather than bury it beneath layers of indignation. It is a slow, arduous process, yet one that he embraces as a necessary step toward reclaiming his sense of self. An unexpected call from his mother's affair partner adds another layer of complexity to this already tangled narrative. The man, blindsided by the revelation of the affair, expresses genuine remorse, unaware of the deep wounds that have been inflicted. This interaction leaves the boy grappling with an array of emotions: compassion for the man's ignorance, anger towards his mother, and a lingering confusion about what this means for his family's future. As high school graduation looms on the horizon, the boy stands at a crossroads, contemplating the possibility of visiting his mother. The prospect fills him with dread, as conflicting feelings of love and betrayal wrestle for dominance in his heart. He questions what it means to forgive, to reconnect, and whether the pain of the past can be reconciled with the hope for a more harmonious future. Each decision weighs heavily on him as he navigates the labyrinth of his emotions, yearning for clarity amid the chaos that has come to define his life.